So my story is I'm currently the president of Women of Color, and Women of Color is it's an organization that is so close to my heart because it's the very first organization I joined on campus my freshman year, and that year it was the revitalization of the organization. So over time, it was actually created in 1988, 1989, and over time it had come about and then died down and went inactive and just went in and out. But the year I came, it was like the revitalization, and it was all these amazing women, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. They brought back the organization, and it was like this really big thing. And being a person of color on campus, it's an interesting experience because there's not a lot of us. So having the opportunity to be surrounded by people that looked like me was so important to me, and it was so exciting for me because it was something that I had never experienced, or that I hadn't experienced yet since I had come to JMU. So upon being in Women of Color, I fell in love with just the people I was meeting, the events I was attending, all the social issues we talked about, namely the community service. I joined the community service committee, and I worked on the committee, and I did minutes, and I did all that stuff and helped to find different service opportunities for our organization. And it's a requirement for us to do community service, so you're not just getting the social aspect, but you're also getting a service aspect where you get to work in the Harrisonburg community, with children, with the elderly, cleaning up Harrisonburg's, highways and roads. It's a really impactful organization, and that was my first introduction into being a leader. And then towards the end of my freshman year, I applied to be on the executive board, and I was the recording secretary, and I had the opportunity to be really creative with sending out emails to the general body. I got to know more people in the general body. And over time, I just started to realize that, I'm really interactive with the members, and that's so important to me, is interacting with the members of Women of Color, because creating a safe space and being a warm, welcoming face is just so important to me. And I really wanted to be that for the women in the organization. So I decided that I wanted to run for president, and luckily I won. So that was really exciting, and this year has really been a whirlwind. We have completely shifted kind of the structure of the organization to make it more interactive, to make sure that the different women that are joining are getting to know each other, and just the overall vibe is just so fun. I love being the president of this organization. I love it. Even after I'm done with my one term, I'm definitely going to still continue to be a member next year. And yeah, it's just having the opportunity to create a safe space for women of color to come together is an honor, and it's really exciting to see the type of leaders and the type of people that are developing and coming out of this organization, and the type of encouragement that we all express amongst each other is so it's very beautiful to see. And there's just something about women of color that it's undescribable. I don't know, I genuinely don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just one of those things where people, when they come through, they come out just 10 times better than they were before. They feel like they can lead, they feel more confident in themselves. It's just a great organization, and it's such an honor to be the president, and I'm just so excited to be where I am. So yeah, that's my story.